If you live in Canada, you probably heard that loud attention grabbing alert tone on TV, radio, or your phone. Today, we're breaking down the history of Alert Ready, Canada's national emergency alert system, and how it became one of the most important public safety tools in the country. Alert Ready is Canada's official national emergency alerting system. It sends critical warnings like severe weather alerts, amber alerts, natural disasters, and civil emergencies straight to TV, radio, and LTE compatible wireless devices across the country. It's a public-facing brand of the NPAS, National Public Alerting System, and it uses a standardized format called the Common Alerting Protocol to make sure alerts look and sound the same everywhere. The idea for a nationwide alerting system started in the early 2000s. Canada needed a modern, coordinated way to warn people about emergencies. Something faster and more reliable than older systems like sirens. In 2007, CRT, Canada's broadcast regulator, began removing barriers so broadcasters could voluntarily carry emergency alerts. In 2009, Pelmerex, the company behind the Weather Network, proposed a national alert aggregation system. The CRTE approved it, and by 2010, the NAAD system officially launched. NAAD became the backbone of Alert Ready. It connects alerts from federal, provincial, and territorial authorities to distributes them to broadcasters across Canada. Mandatory alerts and the birth of Alert Ready. In 2014, the CRTC made it mandatory for TV and radio broadcasters to carry emergency alerts. This was a huge step. It meant alerts would reach almost every Canadian with a TV or radio. In 2015, Pelmerex launched a nationwide public awareness campaign and officially branded the system as Alert Ready. This is when Canadians started seeing the familiar red banners and hearing the distinct alert tone. The biggest upgrade came in 2018 after a successful pilot project. The CRTC required all wireless carriers with LTE networks to support emergency alerts. This meant alerts could now reach people directly on their phones instantly, even if they weren't watching TV or listening to a radio. Alert Ready is operated by Pelmerex through the NAAD system. Authorized agencies like Provincial Emergency Management Offices, Environment and Climate Change Canada, and police services use alerts to issue alerts when there's an imminent threat. The system pushes alerts to TV, radio, cable, satellite, and wireless carriers. If you're in the affected area, your device receives the alert automatically. Alert Ready is effective, but not perfect. Some criticisms include province-wide amber alerts that aren't geographically targeted, no opt-out options for wireless alerts, and rare cases of human error, like the 2020 Ontario test that was mistaken for a real emergency. There were also concerns in 2020 when the RCMP didn't use Alert Ready quickly enough during the Nova Scotia mass shooting. Since 2019, Canada has run biannual public tests to make sure the system works and to help Canadians recognize the alert tone. These tests help improve reliability and keep the system ready for real emergencies. And that's the history of Alert Ready, from early proposals in 2000s to the nationwide wireless alert system Canadians rely on today. If you've ever had your phone blast with that unmistakable alert tone, now you know exactly where it came from. Let me know in the comments, have you ever received an Alert Ready notification?